In a quiet village, a mother and her son Patrick live together. The village has a very small population, but it's a popular tourist spot. Patrick's father works far away from the village, so Patrick and his mom live alone most of the time. Patrick has lived here all his life, and because of that, he's always felt lonely. His entire world revolves around his mother. He plays with her, goes cycling with her, swims in the lake with her. He does everything only with her. He has no other friends. For Patrick, his mother is his whole universe. They even have a fun daily tradition, racing alongside the train that passes near their village. It's a beautiful, loving relationship between a mother and son, pure, full of affection, and seemingly unbreakable. No one else had space in that world, until things began to change. The disruption. As summer vacation begins, tourists and families start arriving in the village. Children from the cities come with their parents to enjoy picnics and spend time near nature. Patrick, who never had friends, finds it hard to socialize. He's extremely shy and struggles with making connections. But one day, he notices that his mother has started going out at night after receiving a mysterious phone call each evening. She leaves Patrick home alone and doesn't always return until very late, or not at all. At first, Patrick doesn't react, but over time, he begins to feel deeply hurt. His mother gives him vague excuses and promises to spend time with him the next day. Promises she never keeps. Slowly, Patrick starts slipping into anxiety and depression, unable to cope with the loneliness. A new friendship. One day, Patrick notices a new girl named Micah moving in next door. She's visiting the village for summer vacation. Patrick tries to befriend her, but she behaves like a typical teenager and ignores him. The next evening, as his mother prepares to go out again, Patrick spills a glass of juice on her dress to stop her. Instead of understanding his feelings, she yells at him. She changes her dress and leaves to meet her boyfriend anyway. Patrick, heartbroken, decides to follow her. Along the way, he sees a lonely baby deer walking alone on the road, a powerful metaphor from the director, showing how even this baby animal has been abandoned, just like Patrick. Somehow, that moment gives Patrick a little emotional comfort. The next day, he musters the courage to talk to Micah again. They open up to each other, and surprisingly, she shares that her parents are divorced, and she also feels alone. This common ground brings them closer, and soon they become good. Cycling, swimming, and hanging out near the lake. But with Micah, for the first time, he's able to talk about his pain, and it helps ease his anxiety. Trouble strikes, but peace doesn't last. A much older boy begins harassing Micah. She's clearly afraid of him, and Patrick, being small, can't protect her. That night, Patrick follows his mom again, and to his shock, he sees Micah with that same older boy. Spending time together. It breaks his heart. Patrick now feels betrayed by both the people he trusted most, his mom and his new friend. He becomes emotionally unstable and lashes out at Micah when she tries to explain. He says hurtful things, and Micah, feeling deeply insulted, walks away. Now Patrick is totally alone again. Family falling apart. One day, the wife of Patrick's mom's boyfriend shows up at their house. She doesn't say much to Patrick, but she cries a lot, and Patrick quietly offers her food. That evening, Patrick's father calls, and Patrick's mother warns him not to tell his dad about her affair. She even makes Patrick promise and swear that he'll keep her secret. Patrick agrees, hoping it will bring him closer to his mom. But nothing changes. She keeps leaving him alone. And he starts hiding things at home just to stop her from going out. She gets angry and even hits him. Nothing he does seems to matter to her. His only comfort is Micah, with whom he resumes spending time. They swim in the lake and play games. But soon, Micah becomes distant again because the older boy is still bothering her. Patrick, frustrated and helpless, attacks the older boy. But he's just a child and gets overpowered. When Micah returns, she tries to make peace. But Patrick is emotionally broken. He lashes out again, and this time Micah walks away for good. The final blow. One night, Patrick's mother comes home crying. She seems to have had a fight, or perhaps a breakup with her boyfriend. Days go by, and she remains sad. But Patrick, seeing her at home, finally feels comfort again. Then, something unexpected happens. His father returns. He brings gifts and promises Patrick that this summer vacation will be the best one yet. The three spend time together like a happy family, and Patrick feels his loneliness and anxiety start to fade. But one night, while playing with Patrick, his dad casually asks, "Did your mom go out at night while I was gone?" Patrick remembers his promise and stays silent, but his father is suspicious. He senses that something is off. That same evening, Micah comes back to talk to Patrick. They cycle together and swim one last time. She tells him her summer vacation is over and she'll be leaving soon. Patrick is sad but understands. As he walks home, he sees the same woman, his mother's boyfriend's wife, coming down the stairs. Inside the house, he finds his father sitting in the bathroom, crying. It's clear now, his father has found out about the affair. The emotional climax. Hurt and betrayed, Patrick's father decides to leave. Patrick watches his world collapse again. His mother tries to stop his dad, but some wounds go too deep. Once trust is broken, it's almost impossible to fix. Summer ends, and now Patrick must return to school. His mom walks him there, but neither of them speaks. Patrick is filled with silent rage. He blames his mother for everything. As they reach a railway crossing, Patrick falls behind. His mother walks ahead without noticing. Suddenly, a train approaches. This moment is a brilliant metaphor by the director. A parent moving ahead in life, unaware of how far behind their child has fallen emotionally. That speeding train represents life's chaos, which can crush anything in its path if we're not paying attention. Realizing Patrick isn't with her, his mother turns around and panics. She cries, terrified of what might happen. And in that exact moment, she realizes what truly matters in her life. Not the man she was chasing, but her child and her husband, who stood by her always. She breaks down, realizing it's time to change the track of her life. The movie ends here, with the hope that perhaps it's not too late to rebuild what was broken. If you liked this explanation, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.